Okay, hey guys, Victor. This is one of those videos where I know that some of you are going to interpret this as some kind of victim blaming. I'm not victim blaming. This is a video response to this young lady, beautiful young lady named OhhMyAnnie. The fact that she's beautiful is probably going to be regarded as sexist by someone. Now you don't. I was watching this. I've never seen her before, by the way. I don't know anything about her except she lives in LA. She reminds me of some actress, but I can't put my finger on it. And there's definitely something appealing about the way she speaks. And I enjoyed her video, though I don't agree with everything she says. But this is she put up a video about Sam Pepper, as you can see by the title of this. And maybe I'll call this defending Sam Pepper. Of course, I'm not defending him. Did you think I'd really defend Sam Pepper? Give me a break. So the guy's wow, he's getting it on all sides, and not in a good way. I watched this other video by this other guy over here. I don't know who this guy is either. I've never seen him before. Michael Warbux. Michael Warbux. Isn't Warbux the name of Annie's father in Little Orphan Annie? Isn't that funny? Annie Warbux, right? Anyway, this young lady. This is what I want to say. Okay, I'm confused. And again, I'm not blaming her. What he did to her was, she didn't rape her. There's a couple videos out there if you look out, women claiming he raped her. Pretty amazing videos. And of course I assume that they are truthful and accurate, but we don't know. Nobody really knows. But I would say it looks like that guy really is a scumbag. Anyway, this video he doesn't rape her, but she describes this incident in which he jumps on top of her, pulls out his penis and attempts to, I guess he's trying to attract her with it. Here's the funny thing about there's a lot of young people watch my channel. I often get questions about romance and sex and things. Little information for guys, okay? And I hope this helps. Guys, women, generally speaking, are not interested in looking at your penis, generally speaking. And I've talked about this before, but the fact that you see your penis every day, probably, I hope so. I hope you're not so overweight that you can't see it. And if you are overweight, you got to work on that. It's bad for your heart. The fact that you see your penis every day makes you kind of immune to its ugliness. It's not a pretty creature. It's an ugly creature. It's kind of a disgusting. It's veiny. It's gross. It's different shades of pink and purple. You know, depending what you've been doing to it. It's not a pretty thing. But a lot of you think that it's attractive, or you've grown to love it. You know, I can understand. You know, it brings you pleasure. And some of you think that women want to see it too, so you take pictures of it and send it to women. No, guys, nobody wants to see your penis. If a woman loves you, she will love you despite its grotesque, the grotesque appendage growing between your legs. Another thing women, generally speaking, don't care about are how big your muscles are. Guys are like, "Oh, check out my muscles. My muscles are so big." You know, the only people who care about muscles, well, generally speaking, again, are other guys. Okay, other guys are more impressed with muscles than girls are. Girls, you know, girls aren't into fat guys either, but mostly girls, in general, I'm talking in generalities, will overlook that. They will overlook penis size, generally speaking, if they love you. They'll overlook your fatness or your skinniness. Though, of course, there is an ideal, and most of them prefer just a thin, fit guy. Generally speaking, again, some girls are into the hairy, some girls are into the veiny, into the penis. Oops. Sorry, that was my penis. Just kidding. Woo! Like I had to say just kidding. I just ruined the whole thing by saying that. But here's the weird thing. This is what I don't get about this whole story. Maybe it's the way she tells it, but it sounds like you should watch this video. It's an interesting video. It got 10,000 views just today. I saw it in the morning and I thought, it bugged me in the morning, because what happens basically is she goes out to karaoke with her friends, and Sam Pepper's there, and she's never heard of him before. But she comes back to, and I don't know why, but she has nowhere to. She needs a crash somewhere, so she comes back to the house where Sam Pepper seems apparently staying. He's crashing that night too, and he has the bed, and he says, "You can stay in bed with me." And she says, sure, because she's got no problem cuddling. Okay, listen to this. Listen from the horse's mouth.
But I had to drink a little, so I ended up going back to our mutual friend's house, the house that he was staying at. So we got back to the house, and he was like, oh, you can sleep in my bed because the couches were all taken, blah, blah, blah. I didn't think anything of it. For one...
That's the first mistake. I didn't think anything of it. You can sleep in my bed. You just met a guy, and you don't know him. And I understand. At the end of the video, she talks about being, you know, Sam Pepper needs Jesus. Honey, I don't think if Jesus invited you to his bed, you should sleep with him. You don't know Jesus. You just met Jesus, okay? You don't know Sam Pepper from Jesus. A guy invites you to stay in your bed. He may do nothing. He may do nothing. I don't want to talk myself up, but most guys think with their dick, okay? Especially at that age, at 25. Yeah, this is about them, okay? I'm going to speak in generalities, not about me or her specifically. But even if that's you, and even apparently she's had this experience many times in which nothing has happened.
And love to cuddle.
I love to cuddle
with anyone. I'll cuddle with my guy friends. I'll cuddle with female friends. I'll cuddle with my gay friends. I cuddle with my parents. I love to cuddle, and you admit that you love to cuddle too. Everyone loves to cuddle. Yeah,
I tell you what. I doubt there are any guys watching this video right now that would cuddle with another guy they just met. And I'm betting most of you guys, if you just met a girl and you had the chance to cuddle with her, you would probably try to push that cuddle into something else. If you were attracted to her. And if you're a guy, you're probably attracted to anything that's in your bed. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We try to nail everything, right? We're terrible people. Human beings, terrible. Men with penises. So
that's all my intentions ever are. I do not hook up with guys. I've never been one of those girls. So yeah, that's all I was expecting. And since I've done my fair share of cuddling, you know, it didn't seem like that sketchy of a situation. Anyways.
So this is what I don't understand. This girl lives in LA and she seems to be the most naive person, which actually, you know, oh my Annie, I applaud you in a way that you've been able to survive in LA for that long and still have that naive mentality, because the reason I'm making this video is, guys, don't be a dick. Don't be dicks. There are girls like this who don't expect, who will give you mixed signals. Because I'm telling you now, getting into bed with a guy is giving him mixed signals, because you should know that guys are idiots. Guys think with their dicks. And even if you're not intending that, guys are stupid. Would you get in? It's like sharks. Do you go swimming with a shark? Come on. Oh, he already ate. He should be fine. No, you're careful. Men are stupid. Again, I'm not blaming the women for this, but you should not put yourself in that situation and then expect nothing to happen. I am so happy nothing happened to you, oh my Annie. I really am. But you should not put yourself in a situation like that, and you shouldn't expect nothing to happen. The fact that you put yourself in the situation was giving someone like Sam Pepper mixed signals, because he's an idiot. And he doesn't understand the word no, obviously. Well, of course, you didn't know that, but if you're in bed with a guy and you say no, but you've agreed to go to bed with him, he's going to get mixed signals. I'm sorry. Not everybody, of course. I think there are quite a few of us who would have been fine just cuddling. For whatever reason, because we're gay or or whatever. Or we already had enough to eat. Don't worry, he already had enough to eat. You know, I think it's a mistake from the beginning. So for any ladies watching this, yeah, that's my message to you. Don't cuddle with men you've just met. Make it very clear you're not interested. And the way this story plays out in this video, you gotta go watch this video. It sounds like she had a lot of time to get out of the room. Maybe it's just the way she tells it. Maybe it happened in a few seconds, but it sounds like, you know, they got home at 1 a.m. or so, and the other thing is, if you have a chance to go home, go home. Get someone to pick you up. Don't stay at a stranger's house if that's the case, or stay awake, stay up, you know. You got to protect yourself. I'm sorry, you know. Again, I'm not blaming you if you are attacked by an asshole like this guy. But there's no reason to put yourself at risk by doing something like this. You were lucky, oh my Annie, that you were strong. Oh my Annie, sounds so strange to say. Oh, my Annie, you're so lucky that nothing happened to you. But if he'd been a little bit bigger, if you'd been a little bit drunk, you said if you had a few drinks, yeah? If you'd been a little bit drunker, who knows what would have happened. So ladies, come on, take care of yourselves. And guys, nobody wants to see your dick. Don't push it on people. And taking out and you know, there's a great new comedian that's going to be featured on SNL this year. I forgot his name. He's really young. He's like 19 or 20. And he said he didn't grow up with a father. And so he doesn't know how to act around women, right? Because his mom says just be sweet to them, buy him flowers and shit. And he says he knows none of that shit works. He says he wants he wished he had a father, so the father would because he imagines his father would say, he'd say whip it out and say, what are we going to do about this, you know? Which is a typical, you know, mentality of men. Men think they just take it out. Some men who are stupid, and, you know, troglodytes, I believe they're called. They take it out and they think, women see the penis and they're gonna suddenly become infatuated or hungry or horny or so. I don't know what the hell they're thinking. But women don't work like that, guys. Okay, that's all. That's all I want to say. But we should watch the video. And there's one more thing I want to say, that I was impressed at the end here. Right here, at the end of here.
Well,
right?
they're so fun. Well, guess what? I know a lot of them. I'm not like close,
a lot of YouTubers.
Close friends with a lot of them, but I know a lot of them, and a lot of them are not good people. They have this act on camera, but they're not good people. You need to stop obsessing over them. And also, I see a lot of comments saying like, Sam Pepper should die, like I hate him, I hope he kills himself. Like, that's not cool either. No matter how crappy of a person he is, you should not wish that he dies.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of people. Yeah, you know, this part I kind of disagree with. I'm sorry, but I know it seems mean, but I don't really care about Sam Pepper at all. If he killed himself, it would just be. Of course, I don't want anyone to kill themselves, but if he killed himself, I'd be kind of impressed. I'd be like, wow, maybe he did feel bad. I think that's the only thing would convince me for sure. You know, I mean, apparently, according to this guy over here, Sam Pepper put out a video. I'll put links in the description. Put out a video a few days ago crying about it, you know. I haven't seen the video. And he didn't play it. He just showed the image of like, crying. So, yeah, you know, I wouldn't care too much if Sam Pepper died. But there's one thing that kind of bugged me at the end here.
Because, like, with all of this going on in his life, he could kill himself. And some of you are like, yeah, go do it. Well, I don't think that's good. Because I feel like no matter how horrible of a person someone is, they can change.
No, they can't.
He probably should have some sort of, like, legal
some people cannot change.
To him. I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah.
Maybe he is in the middle
there
of that.
There are a lot of rumors that he's being arrested and stuff.
He can use some like psychiatric help, like therapy, for sure. He definitely needs Jesus. That's definitely one thing he needs to change. But
no, he doesn't need Jesus. I'm sorry, he doesn't need Jesus. No, I'm not going to get into that, but no, that is not the answer. Okay, believe me. There are so many cases of people who have Jesus who have done things much worse than Sam Pepper. So, Jesus. Don't get me started there. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you soon.